themselves wise men, but they ain't smart. Niggas unoriginal, dick biting from the start. You gotta have heart, taking part in any slander. You sound like none of y'all, so watch your fucking mouth, bitch. We run the bay, east, west, north to the south. As far as niggas hating, fuck your couch, we hustle.
Hey, this little rap beef is pretty funny, ain't it? One thing I've noticed though about the whole thing, and I ain't gonna blame the Willie Lynch or nothing like that, but I noticed, Team Lightskin, aka Team El DeBarge, and then a lot of the folks from the East Coast, they was real gung ho on Drake until that last They Not Like Us, But yeah, they was really to me Kendrick, he smashed hands down. But they're trying to make all kind of excuses and explain how Drake won. Nah. And they're all trying to explain, oh, we fuck with y'all, California. That's y'all talking about the East Coast, West Coast, woo woo. I'm like, you gotta remember, we was smashing in the 90s. Tupac said it himself, and he's originally from the East Coast, even though he hung his hat in the Bay Area and then was back and forth from LA, but he said it himself. We saved rap music, So with that being said, in the 90s, we was putting out the best music, straight up. And they wasn't giving no play on the radio station, so they try and make it seem like, oh, y'all paranoid. Woo. Nah, we just know how y'all is, man. Y'all like to throw rocks and hide your hand and shit. So that being said, forgive me. With this whole Drake and Kendrick thing, Kendrick went in. And I just think it's funny, this is over here BART, We usually talk about the independent gang because we're talking about the Bay, right? Did you know that Drake had the chance in 2020 to go indie and take all his money, check all his own bread? And with him doing that, he probably would have influenced the game to where everybody was going independent. You know what this motherfucker did? Now, I don't know if it's because, he's half small hat, half J-O-O, but, yeah, this motherfucker, he went and signed. And now, he got stomped out by Kendrick, and it looked like his shit might not be the same no more. But he still got to put out them 2 albums a year. For that, $400 million deal that he got? He's still on the hook. He still got work to do. So, this motherfucker could have pulled the boss move, changed the whole game, took the rap game back from them culture vultures and literally been a hero. And now, there might not be no get back for him, Y'all do the right thing when you get that ball in your hand, man. Don't be a sucker. Be your own man. Straight up. Who the fuck are the Wxyzmen? I know that's what y'all be asking. Well, to answer that question, that'd be me, Chops, and Mike C. Now, I always consider this to be kind of an all-star group. Because you got me out of East Palo Alto, California, Chops from San Ho, Mike out the 408. And, you got Mike with the hip-hop style. He did a lot of shows back in the day with, like, High Row, Living Legend, shit like that, Then you got Chops out the 408 Underground, Gotta see who creeping up on me and shit. But, yeah, I always felt it was an all-star group, And it's kind of like a gumbo of styles, if you will. You got the hip-hopper, the young San Jose shooter. Then you got me, the EPA product man. All bringing you a different angle, But see, the thing was, we had gotten old, We never disbanded though, but as far as I'm concerned, around 2011, 2012, I stopped recording when my first child was born, And then I say around 2021, when I first started fucking with BART, I was looking to make a soundtrack. And I got all these slapping ass beats. And then I was kind of like, oh, I'm gonna get somebody on these. And I said, man, you know, after reaching out to people and shit, that's one thing, y'all. When you doing what we doing, god damn, man. When you gotta contact people, you know, you already, you know, playing from behind and shit. When people hitting you up, appreciate them people. Them is your motherfuckers, man. You know, that's who you fuck with. You know, but yeah. So I started seeing, you know, oh, you know what, we could do this ourselves. And next thing you know, we like 4 albums deep. You know, but it's different than when we was making, cause you know, the Wxyzmen, we started back in 2007, 2006. You know, we got spins on KMEL and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, the On the Block show. People used to love that song we had called Peace Treaty. You know, yeah, we used to do our thing back in the day. But yeah, man, you know, we back or whatnot after a long hiatus. You know, but yeah, and that's Wxyzmen, not Wxyzmen like that other group. We've been around way longer than them. You know, and you know, the only reason why you don't hear about us that much is because we ain't got no money behind us. But give us a ear, man. You know, we ain't up here talking about the shit we talked about 20 years ago and shit. We done grown the fuck up. You know, we like, I ain't gonna ever compare myself to Rakim or us. But, you know, we don't curse that much. You know, we do when we gotta get our point across, but we really don't. So, you know, we got the type of shit you could listen to with your mama.
Go ahead, baby. Talk it up. I'll play the villain. Me and you was deep, thick as thieves, bigger than a thing. A bull to groove, never get mad or jealous when you show up for the fellas.